What is going on, Phantxm Army? It's your boy Phantxm. It's coming back at you with a brand new video. Today we're going to be looking at the pros and the cons of Xbox Scorpio, Microsoft's brand new console coming out in holiday 2017. Now, when looking at Xbox Scorpio, we're going to look at the pros and the cons of the console. Now, these are the pros of why I think Xbox Scorpio might be the future of console gaming. According to an interview done on trustedreviews.com in Gadget, the head of marketing, Aaron Greenberg, said that the Xbox Scorpio marks the beginning of the end of a traditional console life cycles for Microsoft. It might be the end of console generations, guys. You can build a library of games. You can kind of like the Xbox 360. It'll work for years to come, and all the games on the One and probably the 360 as well, all those games will be backwards compatible. So that's awesome. The fact that you'll be able to build your library and not have to every 2-3 years get a new console, get new games. Xbox Scorpio might be the end of that whole thing with console generation. Next is the Xbox Scorpio specs. The console is going to have an 8-core CPU and a graphics card with 6 teraflops of power, and it'll also have 320 gigs of memory bandwidth. This console will have pretty much the power of a mid-range laptop when it releases, and it'll also have true 4K gaming. And it also proves to be the most powerful console ever built. Microsoft is boasting that Xbox Scorpio is going to be a monster of a console. And the fact that everything's backwards compatible, probably from your One and your 360, this console is going to be the future of Microsoft's gaming market. They're going to make this console a console you're going to have for many, many years to come. And I think that's awesome. The fact that they don't have a plan to make you buy a console every 2-3 years, this is their console of the future. They want you to have this console for years and years and years to come. Probably like the Xbox 360. I think the Xbox 360 generation, I think that lasted about 6-7 years. That's what they're envisioning with this Xbox Scorpio. And I think that's a really great idea, and I think they're going to do really well in competing with PlayStation 4 and PlayStation in general. That's been dominating the market for a lot of years now. They've been the front runner. Now Xbox is saying, you think you can do it? We're going to do it absolutely 100% better with Xbox Scorpio, and we're going to give our fans what they've been asking for. Another thing with the Xbox Scorpio, with being backwards compatible and things like that for the Xbox One, everything you have for your Xbox One will work with the Xbox Scorpio, Project Scorpio. Nothing, you don't have to throw anything away. Everything will work. Your controllers, your headsets, everything will work because this console is not meant to be a new generation. It's getting rid of the generation. The console generation might be dead with this console. That's what they're saying. This console is going to be their console of the future. The console is not going to be something you're going to have to replace in 2-3 years. It's for the long haul. That's why they're making this console. They've listened to gamers. They've listened to what people want. I don't want to go buy, as nice as it is to get a new console every 2-3 years, I don't want to pay that extra money. With a console that you can have for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe even 8 years is totally better because you won't have to replace and pay $600 every 2-3 years for a new console. This console is going to last you probably 6, 7, 8 years. Now, in looking at the Xbox Scorpio, we also have the price. Now, we know Xbox and Microsoft, with their profit margins, have always been really good about when they release new hardware and new consoles. Project Scorpio right now, with the specs that they have in it, probably will be around $500 to $600, depending on the profit margin and where we are at in 2017 when it releases. But that's what I'm looking at. That's what the Xbox One, I believe, released at about $600 as the bundle. So you'll probably get, I think they're doing away with the Kinect. I don't think the Kinect is going to be a thing anymore. But anyways, console-wise and the bundle-wise, I think you're going to be looking at about $600, which is, like I said, about the price that they released the Xbox One with. So the price is going to be fair. As far as the cons for Xbox Scorpio, there's really only 2 that I can see. One is waiting till 2017 for the release, but you can get the most out of your Xbox One for that time. You don't need a new console right now. The fact that it does 1080p, and you can get the Xbox One S if you really want a 4K HD gaming console. Most people don't have 4K TVs as of yet, but in order to use the Scorpio to its full potential, you are going to have to get a 4K TV because it has true 4K gaming. Now, you can use a regular HD TV or a smart TV or something like that, but in order to get the full power of that 6 teraflops, that 8-core CPU, you're going to have to get a 4K TV. Anyways, guys, that's what I think of Xbox Project Scorpio. I will be doing a PlayStation 4 Pro video as well in order to sort of weigh the pros and the cons of the 2 consoles that are coming out in this next year. But anyways, guys, this is your boy Phantxm. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give a big thumbs up and on the channel. It really helps out the channel. Until next time, guys, as always, this is your boy Phantxm. I will see you guys all later. Take care.
So we gave the SoC 6 teraflops of computing capability to be able to handle 4K resolutions. Gamers are going to get the most powerful graphics processor that's been put into a game console today.
It's going to make developers happy. It's going to make gamers happy because they're going to get a very powerful GPU out of it.
The highest res, the best frame rate, no compromises.
You get 4K gaming, true 4K resolution. I can't wait to see what developers actually do with all that horsepower in the box.
We can render at 60 hertz. We can render fully uncompressed pixels. These are the highest quality pixels that anybody is seeing. And what we're able to do now is bring that to the console player.
My job as a game maker is about immersion. It's about to put you into an experience and let you live that experience. The richer and more accurate those visuals are, the more immersive it is.
And if we can get a lot more performance, and I mean a lot more, like with this, we get to much greater and better game experiences as a result.
We're moving Fallout 4 to VR, and to have a console that can support that at the resolution and speed that we really want, I think it's going to be magical.
This console is 100% for you guys. We read the articles, we read the reviews. It's the We Heard You console.
So that doesn't mean that we are leaving the original Xbox One behind. Every single thing that we've done for Xbox One will continue to work.
We add to the capabilities of the Xbox One and the Xbox One family without forcing gamers to abandon all the games in the community that they love so much.
These two systems are part of the same family. The games will work on both. The accessories work on both.
Well, the box we're building is incredible. It's going to have 8 CPU cores, over 320 gigabytes per second of memory bandwidth, 6 teraflops of GPU power. It's a monster.